So today I just want to finish off our conversation on NDEs, on near-death experiences, and I have stage 9 and stage 10 in this process that I wanted to talk about. So stage 9, I'm going to call beyond time, which means that there's a certain sense of timelessness that's felt throughout near-death experiences. Everything appears to be occurring instantaneously, like almost timeless. It's not everlastingness that's necessarily felt, but rather in eternity. And there's a marked distinction between the two. Everlastingness is the sequence of time itself forever unfolding, forever becoming part of time. Eternity is everything that's outside the realm of time and space. Everlastingness is within the realm of time and space. Eternity is outside the realm of time and space. The experience of eternity as timelessness, as spacelessness, is appreciated as a sense of operating in a universe that is entirely unrelated to time and space. That is how we define beyond time, stage 9. And stage 10 of near-death experiences is what I would say the obvious stage 10, which is what we're going to call asked to return. Basically, what happens is, ultimately, a divider, or as some people say and describe it as a gate of sorts, is reached, and then the soul then returns to the body. If they are indeed experiencing a near-death experience, obviously, if they're not having a near-death experience and it's actually a death experience, then the soul won't return to the body. In the initial stages, the deep yearning, the deep longing to reunite with the body takes hold, and the soul desires to be lost in the light, at which point the radiance of this universe is displayed, and the accomplishments can be achieved via the embodiment are revealed. The soul then gradually becomes manifest once again in the body. And at the end, although many of the issues that we spoke about and that we raised throughout the process of talking about the NDEs, about near-death experience, are referring to what we call the afterlife, though we don't call it the afterlife, right? We call it the continuation of life. We just believe that this world is the world of falsehood and the next world is the world of truth, and it's just a continuation of life. Near-death experiences are not near and not after. And even still, as the righteous are about to depart this world, their due spiritual reward is shown to them, and the vision brings great joy within them. This enchanting imagery appears specifically during the process of death, not only after, so that the soul can leave the body in a state of ease and a state of pleasantness. And once again, our entire discussion about near-death experiences is only for us to experience life that much more. So this whole deep dive into NDEs was just so that we can truly experience life a little better. Any questions before we conclude today's class? Please, Joe.
Yeah. So in this piece, have we learned from people that who've experienced NDEs when they're asked to return? Do we get like a, well, how's my body going to be? Am I going to have severe physical or mental disabilities? Then I don't want to return. Or is it just more of a, do people get that specific after they come back from NDEs that they remember that piece? Or is it
We don't have any
just,
writings, and I've never heard of it, and no writings about people being that specific, which is what you would think, like people would be analyzing what you're
yeah,
calling, which is such an important part of a quality of life.
right.
And it's interesting because within Judaism, we don't believe in quality of life. We just believe in life. We don't believe in quality of life because one moment in this world, whether quality or not quality, is considered myriads of moments in the world to come, and what we can accomplish here in this moment is so much greater than what we can accomplish in the world to come, because this is really what it's all about. It's about being able to be here and make this world a better place. And that's why we don't see quality of life, just life itself, though it's very hard and very painful. And I'm not letting go of how painful it is. It's still not. And I guess the proof is in the conversation about near-death experiences that doesn't come up.
Hmm.
So in that moment of truth, quality of life doesn't come up, which you would think it would be there.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
very good observation, Joe. Thank you. Alessandra.
Two questions. Didn't you post on Facebook some time ago that time is there only so that everything doesn't happen at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, so that I just connected it to what you said, that it all really happens simultaneously in a timeless way, and so that's how I connected it.
Yes.
And is there anybody who ever came back from a near death experience and found it so blissful that they wish they had died or that they could die?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Those were my questions.
Yeah, that's good. No, thank you. Anything else? Okay. So then in that case, I'm going to stop the recording for today, and we'll do our reflections and our nuggets without being recorded.